Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Kerry. Today I'll be showing you how to crochet a daisy. I've been making daisies for a project I'm working on, so I thought I'd just do a quick video to show you how to make them. When crocheted using 8-ply yarn and a 3mm hook, the large one, the size is 12 centimeters square or 4 3/4 inches square. The medium ones crocheted using 4-ply crochet cotton and a 1.5mm hook are 6.5 centimeters square or 2.5 inches square, and these small ones crocheted using 2-ply crochet cotton and a 1mm hook are 5.5 centimeters square or 2 3/4 inches square. This smaller one is made using number 20 DMC cotton. I'll be using Catona cotton today, so the size will be between the medium and the large one. I'll tell you the size at the end of the video. I'll be using Catona cotton today. I've got 208 yellow gold for the centre and 106 snow white for the petals. I've got scissors, a darning needle to weave in the ends, and I'll be using a 2.5mm crochet hook. Now we're starting in the centre of the circle. I've got my 208, the yellow gold, and we start with a magic loop. You could start with 4 chain and join with a slip stitch if you'd prefer. There's lots of ways to make a magic loop. I just put my hook on the yarn, bring the short end over the hook and then the long end over the short end to make a circle. Put the yarn around the hook and bring the hook with the yarn at the end through the circle, and that's my magic loop. For row 1 we start with 2 chain and we're going to work 12 double crochet into our circle. A double crochet is a treble using UK terms. For a double crochet we put the yarn around the hook, hook in through the circle and bring up a loop. There's 3 loops on the hook. We put the yarn around the hook and take the hook with the yarn at the end through 2 loops, yarn around the hook, hook with the yarn at the end through the remaining 2 loops. So we needed 12 double crochet into the circle. I'll work 11 more. Now that's the 12 double crochet into the circle. We pull the circle tight, so we take hold of this tail and just ease it in as tight as we can. And then we join with a slip stitch in the top of the first stitch, so not the second chain, this stitch here. So we put the hook into the stitch, bring through a loop and take it straight through the loop on the hook. And that's row 1 done. For row 2 we start with 1 chain and we're going to work 1 half double crochet in the same stitch as we joined. A half double crochet is a half treble using UK terms. For a half double crochet we put the yarn around the hook, hook into the stitch and bring through a loop. Yarn around the hook and take the hook with the yarn at the end through the 3 loops. We need 2 half double crochet into the next stitch. Then 1/2 double crochet into the following stitch, and we repeat that round, 2 half double crochet into the next stitch, and 1/2 double crochet into the following stitch, 2 half double crochet into the next stitch, and 1/2 double crochet into the following stitch, and just repeat that 2 half double crochet into the next and 1/2 double crochet into the following stitch until you get to the end of the row. And when we get to the end of the row, we join with a slip stitch in the top of the first stitch, not the chain, just this stitch here. And we fasten off. And that's the centre of the circle done. I'll weave in those ends and I'll be back with the white and we'll work the petals. Now for the petals, we join our cotton to any stitch. I'm using the 106, the Snow White. And we start with 8 chain. We miss the first chain and work 1/2 double crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then 1 double crochet into each remaining chain. And then slip stitch into the next stitch of row 2. And all our petals are worked the same. We start with 8 chain, we miss the first chain and work 1/2 double crochet in the second chain from the hook, and 1 double crochet into each remaining chain. And slip stitch into the next stitch of row 2 and work 8 chain. We work 1/2 double crochet in the second chain from the hook, and 1 double crochet into each remaining chain. And slip stitch into the next stitch of row 2 and continue like that, 8 chain, work 1 half double crochet into the second chain from the hook and 1 double crochet into each remaining chain. And slip stitch into the next stitch on row 2. I'll work 1 more on camera and then I'll work the rest until the last one off camera. So we work 8 chain, work 1 half double crochet in the second chain from the hook and then 1 double crochet into each remaining chain. And slip stitch into the next stitch along row 2. So I'll continue working my petals until I'm to the last petal off camera. I've worked 17 petals, I've got 1 to go. I start with 8 chain, we miss the first chain and work 1 half double crochet in the next. Then work 1 double crochet in each remaining chain. We slip stitch into the last stitch and fasten off. And that's the daisy worked. I'll just weave in the ends and I'll be back to tell you the size. There's the finished daisy. The size is 9 centimetres square by 3.5 inches square. If you've liked my video, please like, subscribe and share. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter. The details are in the description below, along with the details of my website where I have my patterns, the details of my Facebook group and the details of my Patreon. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.